What up, y'all? How are y'all doing today? I want to wish everybody's mama a happy Mother's Day out there. And today, I got to talk about Prince releasing his Lovesexy album. That's his 10th album right here of May 10th of today, 1988. Happy 38 years to this classic right here. 38, man. It'll be 40 in a couple more years. This is definitely still a classic. And you got very incredible gems on here. You got the title track, you got Alphabet Street, I Know, Glam Slam, Anastasia, Dance On, When Two Are in Love, I Wish You Heaven, Positivity. Just classics, man. Lots and lots of classics. I love this record. Nobody could ever duplicate a record like this ever in a lifetime, you know? Okay, never mind. All right, let's go on to the tour. So, the record was released through Paisley Park Records and Warner Brother Records, and the album was recorded just 7 weeks from mid-December 1987 to late January of 88 at Prince's new Paisley Park Studios after the cancellation of the infamous Black Album. And most of the album is a solo effort from Prince. With a few exceptions, the lyrical themes of the record include positivity, self-improvement, spirituality, and God. And despite that being critically acclaimed, Lovesexy became Prince's first album since 1981's controversy not to crack the top 10, reaching number 11 on the Billboard 200. And however, it did reach, so it actually, yes, I already mentioned it reached to number 11, even though not cracked to the top 10, but of the Billboard 200. So, however, it did reach number 1 in the Netherlands, New Zealand, Sweden, Switzerland, and the UK, and it spawned 3 singles: Alphabet Street, which became a worldwide top 10 hit in the spring of '88, and the follow-up singles Glam Slam and I Wish You Heaven, both of which failed to reach the Billboard Hot 100. Subsequently, it was Prince's least successful album in the US since 1980, and it was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, and in the year of 1988 of December. And the album was accompanied by the Lovesexy tour, of which the September 9th Dortmund show in Germany was released on video cassette and Laserdisc, and the tour was also televised with a short delay for editorial purposes on several European channels, with the broadcast containing various alternate camera shots in place of the ones used in the officially released video, which was released a year later in 1989. And the opening track, I Know, which is stylized with the eyeball, like the I Know, was recorded with the full band. Miko Weaver on guitar, Caesar Jr., Levi Caesar Jr. on bass, and Dr. Fink and Bonnie Boyer on keyboards, Eric Leeds on saxophone, Atlanta Bliss on trumpet, and Sheila E on drums. And Sheila E, in fact, plays drums on several tracks and sings backup along with Boyer. Leeds and Bliss provide horns on most tracks, and Ingrid Chavez provides the intro to I Know. And the album is designed to be heard in the context of a continuous sequence. LP pressing split the album in 2 side-long tracks without visual bands and to indicate individual songs, and similarly, early CD copies of Lovesexy have the entire album in the sequence as a single track, though some later editions have it as 9 separate tracks. Lovesexy is also the first Prince album to replace the pronoun I with the stylized I, the symbol. And more to it, commonly romanced as i.e., I Know, in both song titles and liner notes and liner notes, both in both songs and liner notes. The symbol would not be completely adopted, however, until the 1992's Love Symbol album. So the music theme, the theme of the album is the struggle between good and evil, and God and Satan. virtue and sin, although with the Gemini character that he developed in 1989, these sides may also represent ego and alter ego, the per, perennial, perennial perennial themes of Prince's work, mixed as Prince climaxes to love is God and God is love. Girls and boys love God above in the song Anastasia. And Prince referred to Lovesexy as a gospel album. Oh, great. It opens, well, yeah, okay. But anyways, let's just keep going. It opens with a sermon of sorts, I know, a positive energetic track advising people to be free from their vices and to reject Satan and affirming his belief in God while using his bully pulpit to encourage the listener to do the same. I know is a reworking of a song called The Ball from the unreleased Crystal Ball, and the song ends with a scale of horns and a seg of conversations originally recorded on I Know's original version, The Ball, which segued into another song of the conversations of her background party ambience was later used on the Graffiti Bridge album as a seg between Weekend Funk and Joy and Repetition, and leading to the album's biggest selling single, Alphabet Street, which mixes dance music, rock, and rap along with playful lyrics about sex, braggadocio, and the heavenly state of feeling Lovesexy. Next is Glam Slam, a busy dance track which features Prince's full band. It speaks to the uplifting interlude between Prince and a woman and how when he fell down, she lifted him. It also praises the woman's love and sense of humanity. The song ends with on almost classical music, um, string solo performed on keyboard, ending side one of the vinyl releases Anastasia, a heartfelt confessional number divulging various sins of the flesh, and ends with Prince promising to dedicate his life and music to God. And side two opens with a machine gun like pace of Dance On, which lambases, lambases, bases, lambases, bases, negative aspects of society, so somewhat akin to Sign of the Times. The title track follows, described by Prince as the feeling you get when you fall in love, not with a boy or girl, but with the heavens above. And it is another energetic dance track. The good news, indeed, Prince extols, extols its virtues graphically, and then he and Cat Glover shared an orgasm, orgasm, both using sped up Camille-like vocals, going from Cat's voice to Prince. This leads into the When Two Are in Love is a sex infused ballad and recorded during the sessions for the untitled Black Album. And next is the almost sparse but uplifting I Wish You Heaven, which says that no matter what controversy or opposition one thing may bring, the result is still wishing your enemy the best. It follows a biblical proverb and about blessing those that curse you, loving those that hate you, for it heaps hot coals on their heads. The last track is Positivity, which echoes the theme of the Dance On. It extols the virtues of staying positive while asking the listener to examine examples of negativity and negative aspects of the world, overlooking the quick thrill and pushing toward being positive throughout it. And the song continuously asks the question, have you ever had your plus sign today? The vocals are sung, but the bridge and extended portions are more of a spoken rap type style that Prince had started to display as early as Annie Christian in 1981 at the time. And the song ends with sounds of water rushing and a river over keyboard chords. This final song was later given to Mavis Staples for her 1991 album The Voice. So the cover, based on a photo, as y'all see, by Jean Battisti Mondino, Jean Battisti Mondino, caused some controversy upon the release as it depicts Prince in the, obviously, NUDE nude some record stores refused to stock it or wrap the album in black, although Lovesexy had been issued as a replacement for the hastily withdrawn The Black Album, which it had a chromatic black cover. And Lovesexy was Prince's least successful album since 1981, failing to break the top 10, being certified gold and spending just 21 weeks on the US Billboard 200, while Alphabet Street managed to crack the top 10, and it did not make a lasting impression, and the subsequent two single releases failed to chart the Hot 100. And the situation in the UK was more positive, where the album debuted at #1, Prince's first #1 album in the UK, and all the singles became top 40 hits. In addition, the Lovesexy tour, which concluded in February 1989, was a massive success across Europe and Japan. What is your guys' favorite song off the classic right here? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and comment and follow your boy, and I will be back. I will be back to the next video. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Catch y'all later. And if y'all have this record, definitely go look for it and bump it on your turntables. Peace.